Am I on? Hello everybody, Mark from the Real Wine Company here. I've selected 12 wines and we're going to do 4 Fridays or 3 wine Fridays. Okay, so here we are for the first of our 3 wine Fridays. It's Italy today, so we're going to have some Prosecco, a beautiful white wine and Anarkos. So let's just get opening up. Yeah, lovely. Might as well open them all up. So we get started. Sniff the cork, make sure it's all right. Of course, we don't have that problem with the Anarkos. It's got a plastic cork, so there's no need to sniff because there's nothing that can go wrong. Oh, sniff anyway. There you go. Right. So the first taste, Prosecco. Beautiful Prosecco. This particular Prosecco, 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now, Victoria Moore in the Telegraph rang me up. She said, "I've just spent a couple of days tasting 120 Proseccos and only 2 of them were delicious, the rest of them were very average, and this is one of the ones that she checked for Christmas." So it's fizz. The fermentation, the bubbles in this wine come from secondary fermentation. So when we do the first of our actual live feeds on Zoom, we'll go into it in a lot more detail as to why the bubbles are there and how they're there. But in the meantime, very nice. Now that is a good way to spend a Friday, and we'll talk about that some more. Let's move on to this wine. I do get quite a few people saying, "Oh, I've been on holiday, tasted a great wine," or a friend of mine, and largely nothing happens, but occasionally something really exciting comes along, and here's one of those. This is a wine from the Maturano grape. Never heard of it before. The wine came over, we said we'd taste it. Never have high expectations, but boy, first of all, the colour, the smell was gorgeous, and the taste even better. Now it's so creamy and rich and almost oily. It's got no oak coming through, but it feels rich and powerful. And it's called Nostalgia because the Maturano grape is a very old-fashioned grape they've rediscovered in the area. It's 3rd generation Scots-Italian producers, and they've got one of the world's top 5 winemakers, who's a pal of theirs, telling them how to make wine. And this is the result of that. And we'll talk about more of that when we come on to the tasting, when we do it live. And then, of course, we got Anarkos. Look at the colour of that, fantastic. Now I'm going to have the sniff and the swirl, which we'll do together. That tastes of rich fruit, rich sweet fruit. It's half Primitivo, half Negro Amaro, and it's got no oak. Now, it is gorgeous. You'll want to snuggle up in front of the television, watching all those box sets with that, no problem at all. Why is this Anarkos? Why big A? Again, when we got time on the first week of our live tastings, I'll tell you all about it. Hope you enjoy them.